YouTube, I'm back with another DIY video showing you how I made custom VSteam boxes, starting with building them from scratch to upholstering with fabric and details, and then to styling and setting up for a good friend of mine at her spa suite.
This is to help with physical, spiritual, and emotional cleansing.
Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, let's whoop. I know.
See, I thought it was just if you were having problems in that area.
No.
A lot of us are not familiar with VSteaming and what all it does, but my girl Misty is your go-to for all things VSteam, from her content to her services.
What's up, Fresh Flower Gang? It's your girl Misty, your favorite VSteam practitioner, and your tip of the week is to always protect your peace and your pH.
Protect your peace and your pH. I heard that. When she asked me to take on this project of building 5 VSteam boxes, I still barely knew what it was. Not only that, but I've never built any cube-like structure before, and I was just starting to learn how to work with pocket holes. So honestly, I have no idea why I said yes to this project. I cried like 100 different times because of trial and error, but I worked on getting all the wood cut, and I have the description box with a bit more detailed steps. Let me know if anyone needs a step-by-step tutorial, and I can share the exact measurements that I use and all the other detail, like what type of wood and etc. But cutting 6 sides of the cube was supposed to be easy, but for me it was everything but.
This is real queen throne action right here. This is what I love.
We're gonna go to our VSteam box. I built the cube and I did the, pocket holes to keep it like standing, be for support, and let me show y'all the rest. I was so happy to see the cube come together, and I learned pocket holes were not necessary at all. She gave me the measurements of her previous boxes, so I used those as reference. And then I got started on the lid and finished the build of the seat. All right, y'all, we got our VSteam box. I gotta add the hinges on the back, tighten up this hole, and then we're gonna do a design. But VSteam me, please.
An ancient practice that originated in Asia and Africa.
Oh, really?
And it was originally used to cleanse yourself after you finish menstruating.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Just when I thought the building was the hard part, the upholstering was even worse. As my first time, I of course used YouTube and internet resources for help, but it honestly is something you have to try to understand and repeat. So I started with the seats first, upholstering the lids, and getting that fabric around the hole. Oh my God. But then I did the lids, then the base. And this was a million times harder than it looked, getting it around those edges and everything. But she wanted black leather-like fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I think I went to Hobby Lobby 100 times alone from this project. But overall, it was really rewarding to see come together. And the fabric just really gave it that extra oomph.
I've read somewhere that vaginal steams are like an aphrodisiac. Hey!
So she wanted custom backboards for the back of the VSteam seat that had the pin cushion look. So I cut the wood to the same width as the seat and the length that she wanted. And then I began upholstering it the same way. Y'all, I used a damn screwdriver watching one of these YouTube tutorials, and I done drilled holes into my mama freaking floor. I hope she does not watch this and lift up the rug. So these were samples, so definitely disregard me all over the floor with this one. But my first attempt, you can pretty much start to see how lopsided my diamonds are, and just how it doesn't really look like it has a lot of cushion. One of them came out okay, but the other, you can see in this picture that, oh shit, yeah. So first attempt was not the best. So my second attempt, I used the staple gun to create the ripples instead, and it gave me a lot more control. I loved how it came out, but I'll keep learning different methods to use this in the future with, because I know I want to do a DIY headboard for my bed. So I added diamond rhinestones in the holes, and then I lined the inside of the seats with lining. These came out so much better than I ever expected. The whole idea around VSteaming and taking our time to show our lady parts some love is something I'm glad to have been a part of. So we were finally getting ready to set them up at her suite.
This is lovely. They say there's lots of health benefits, but for me, I just feel like spending time with your vagina in a way that just to just show it appreciation and care.
And to connect.
We set them up in the studio, and I could not have been more proud. They came out so bomb. She really had a vision for her updated suite, and again, I'm just so happy that I was able to be a part. Celebrating our womanhood is so important, especially today. So make sure you're following FlowerBomb Wellness for more VSteam content and learn more about their services. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
It makes no sense. It's getting on my nerves. Every single week you wonder why your ass don't dance. You wonder why.
Chase. This sound like a DJ Chase beat.